Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Avalon Hill's Victory in the Pacific. This is an old game. Let's take a look and see what's inside. So you can see this copy's been heavily played, but here's some of the counters. They look alright for counters from an old game. Looks like the previous owner had clipped the counters. Here's some more. Yeah, they just got ships on them and stuff, but they're functional. And a few more. And here's the dice and some more counters. Let's take a look at the rule book. It says Victory in the Pacific is a simulation of the strategic naval war in the Pacific in World War II, from the first attack on Pearl Harbor to the decisive Battle of the Philippine Sea in late 1944. Although all the major combat ships in the Japanese and Allied navies are portrayed in the game, and although the game board shows all the Pacific battle areas from Pearl Harbor to Ceylon, this game is only a simple simulation of the war on a strategic level, with most of the tactical details represented by artificial, simple game mechanics. As a result, the game is easy, fast, and fun to play, but is not as realistic as a normal simulation or war game. Actually, that's good news. Some of these simulation games, they might be a great simulation, but they're not very fun to play. Usually I prefer a game that's simplified and fun to play than one that's complex and unwieldy, but that's just a matter of opinion. Some people are the opposite. Alright, sequence of play, movement sequence, and then there's a combat sequence and a turn. Now it's going further into movement and combat. Retreat rules, air raids, ports and bases, repairs, land-based air amphibious units, capturing ports and bases, and controlling sea areas, and there's even submarines in here, and going over Allied fleets. Alright, looks like there's a surprise attack in the first turn. And here's some optional rules on page 6. So that's a short rule set. For optional rules, you can have a 9-turn game, and then it's got gunnery, radar, island combat, and anti-aircraft. Here's Allied started forces. And Japanese order of appearance. And the rest of the Allied order of appearance starting from turn 2. Let's take a look at the map. Map looks like it's mounted. Map isn't very visually appealing. It's got what's called a POC track here, and looks like you got area movement here and stuff, but I'm sure it's functional. Thanks for watching. I'll try this one out one of these days. Looks like it doesn't take much to get into the game. Have a good evening.